Hello, people. And now I'm back with again, my previous video was about tips on how to improve the eyesight. And this is again in a continuation with that. People, did you know, according to Tibetan philosophy, uh, every organ of the body is ruled by a certain spirit. Spirit, I don't mean like a bhatakti hui atma or whatever, but the basic crux, the basic meaning of this theory is that we think that all our gray cells are here, when in fact most people don't even have their gray cells there. I mean, like, whatever. But the fact is, intelligence is actually distributed in the entire body. Like, your eyes are by themselves intelligent. You may not be intelligent, but your eyes certainly are. I mean, so the fact is, like I said in my previous video, that people who are sensitive tend to get glasses easily, like especially among children also. If you notice this, these days, you'll find even like 5 6 year olds with glasses. Yeah. And invariably those kids are the kinds who, they are that soft sensitive type, and it's easy to pick on them, or the other kids might be bullying them, and things like this. So the fact is, so did you know that somewhere the eyes record the kind of information that you're taking in from the universe, right, from the thing. So this, I have to say this, yeah, about myself, that okay, see, I don't want to reveal my age on YouTube because that is top secret information. But like, I've reached this phase in my life where if any eve teaser tries to, like, blatantly tease me, or more specifically, if they are teasing some other young girl in front of me, I I take it on myself to kind of correct that guy and say, listen, why are you going on singing? She doesn't like it. You kind of, and it can be very jarring, and people are like, oh my god, you know. If, so what I've seen now is that if I'm on the road somewhere, or I'm potentially likely to go and pick a fight with some sort of eve teaser or something, just minutes before this happening, my vision dims. It's like I'm not able to see that thing too clearly. Earlier I thought maybe this is just this is just happening randomly, but somewhere then I realized it's as if my eyes signal to my brain that now this lady is going to go and get into some kind of fight, or she's going to sing and put the rest of the organs in danger. I mean, technically you should let all these eve teasers be. Yeah, you shouldn't, like, go on one samaj sudharo, andolan, one member samaj sudharo is not a very wise thing to do. So my eyes can't really talk and tell me all that. So the next best thing is to dim my vision so that I'm not able to see it so clearly. So then I'm not able to go and really put myself in the middle of any potentially dangerous situation. So in the same way, these children who get glasses, or people who get glasses, something has been happening in their lives that is causing their heart to feel hurt. Yeah, I mean, like, while saying this itself, I'm getting a little emotional because there are times in our personal lives, yeah, that certain things happen that are beyond our control. I mean, like a heartbreak, or anything, yeah, a death in the family, someone being diagnosed with a terminal illness. So there is that shock level. So somewhere the eyes, in their own little logic, or they try to dim your vision so that, oh my god, this impact. So because what you can't see won't hurt you. you know Such a little known tip. Yeah, most people, you ask them, they won't even, like, this almost goes into metaphysics, which is a Greek word for beyond physics, beyond the laws of physics. So people, I read a lot. Like, I have a personal collection of over 1500 books. So what I feel is, and I've been writing books on Amazon and all, but these days it's become like this, that very few people actually get down to, I've written so many books. I have 17 books, ebooks. If you find if you type Amrita Suresh, you'll find it on Amazon. No, so the reason I'm giving so much of gyan or knowledge or whatever is because most of us don't even know, like, people are too lazy to sit and read and find out. Yeah, so you might as well watch a YouTube video and know these little known tips. So that's what. So the first step towards, I feel, towards improving your sight is to find out, is there anything that is, and invariably what happens is, glasses are a form of wheelchair. Yeah, and So once you get used to sitting on a wheelchair, somewhere your legs, like, sitting on a wheelchair is comfortable, I mean, like, as a person, like, what I mean is, there are some people who prefer standing all the time, but for me, if I have the choice between standing or sitting, I choose sitting. I don't know, wherever, like, if I have to wait for someone somewhere, everybody will be standing, but I'll find some place to sit and I'll be sitting, because human nature is like that. We look for the more convenient option. So the point I'm trying to make is, you must have got your glasses in your intermediate, when the you had some very strict teachers. Intermediate is, soon after your 10th, your 11th and 12th grade or whatever. Strict teacher, you were scared, and you got your glasses then. But then the eyes get used to those glasses, because the eyes are a muscle, and the more you exercise the muscle, the better it gets. But we all get used to sitting. Glasses or contact lenses are like wheelchairs for the eyes. So once you get used to that, then you don't feel like, then it's easy to who's going to use. If I have, like, the use of a wheelchair all the time, sometimes you're like, this is comfortable. And these days you get such, electric wheelchair, the press of a button, you'll be from here to there. But the point is, we should all be walking, and I enjoy walking. So but you get the analogy, right? So I think when you set out to improve the site, it always helps to find out what was the inherent, that reason. And sure enough, if you were to look at it, that reason must have held true for a certain period in your life, and now it no longer holds true, but we still hold on to those wheelchairs. So all this explanation was required, because like they say, no, yeah, in homeopathy, like, most English medicine treats the symptoms, when in fact you should treat the cause. So on that note, I'll end this particular video, but I'll be seeing you in my next video, and we'll continue with this line of thought. So thanks for watching, people, and please subscribe.